Середина прошлого века повторилась.
I can see how the situation is escalating. The Russians want to keep us under pressure, they want to keep us under pressure. People say, Putin and Lukashenko are total aggressors, they want to keep us under pressure. This cannot be done. They won't be able to cope with us. Do they really want to repeat what happened in the middle of the last century? They won't manage it. We will defend our land to the very last man, together with the Russians. But we are not the ones provoking this. What is happening now? They say we are going to block the Suwalki corridor to Kaliningrad. The Russians are delivering goods there from their own territory, not nuclear weapons, not weapons at all, but goods. These shipments are inspected by Lithuanian border guards, they are being checked. What are you doing? This is an empire, a nuclear country. What are you trying to achieve? Why are you preventing the Russians from communicating with their own territories? We have been cut off. Lithuania, Latvia, and Poland are your ports. You have closed us off, and we no longer go there. We have found a port in Leningrad, and we will close the Baltic route. Here we sit, I have already spoken about this at the forum with Putin. We are discussing this issue. Do you see what it has come to? We have been deceived. What is the way out of all this? We will escort our trade ships if necessary. Is that what you want? Do you understand who is pushing these countries toward confrontation? We can only guess. Someone is trying to stir up trouble again in Europe, to ignite another fire. That is why I am stepping back cautiously, but only for a certain period of time. Yes, we will investigate. Yes, it is wrong that these ballast distributors are throwing things away, that cars are being abandoned, and that balloons pose threats to citizens and airports. We will deal with this, firmly, even harshly, but dealing with these people will not change anything. You should figure out why all this is happening. And to find the real reason, one must admit that the Lithuanian and Polish authorities are the ones to blame for creating such conditions. Why have you put people in this situation? 6% of GDP amounts to billions of dollars. But if you buy a gun, you don't buy it just to hang it on the wall, even though it might accidentally fire once a year while hanging there. Nations buy weapons all over the world for a reason. And now they are shouting, why Lukashenko? Why were nuclear weapons brought in? Why is Lukashenko called Oreshnik? What am I supposed to do? Should I just sit and wait, like they did in 1941, while our women are raped and our children are killed? I don't want that. Therefore, my friends, nuclear weapons are a terrible thing. But you should know that our nuclear weapons have already been exchanged, we brought the old ones to Russia, and the newest were delivered back. They were placed under proper control. These are very expensive systems to maintain, and Russia is assisting us. We have brought them back and are training to use them from both aircraft and missile platforms. We are not hiding this either, I can say it openly. The Oreshnik system is a formidable weapon. It will be placed on combat duty in December. Why? To make it clear to our opponents abroad that we can strike back if the situation deteriorates. We will sit down with President Vladimir Putin, make a joint decision, and respond accordingly, so, do not provoke us. We needed to detain him. But the question is, why did they fly to Vilnius, not land there, and instead divert to Minsk after a call reporting an explosive device on board? If you were over Vilnius, why didn't you land there? They turned around and flew to Minsk instead. They landed in Minsk, and I said, proceed with the operation. He was working undercover among those fugitives. We carried out the operation as it was planned, we had to arrest him. We didn't need to detain him arbitrarily. He had arrived from Greece, he was summoned, and he had been reporting intelligence to operatives about matters that interested us. He received his assignment and was returning to his workplace through Vilnius. We were accused of detaining an opposition figure. But he is not one of our opposition figures. We are not lawless. People accuse us of acting improperly, but those who make such claims do not understand the situation. Then came the sanctions. And they expect us to apologize to the Lithuanians, for what? We cannot be manipulated like that.